Kieran, thanks for talking to us. You had a couple of days now to reflect and look back at the result on Saturday, having had a little bit more detail now. What's your assessment on it?
Yeah, probably similar to how we felt after the game. Thought first half was a good performance, obviously against a really tough team, but I don't think there'll be many teams would have went to Rotherham and controlled them as well as we did, and obviously had a massive chance and a couple of other really good opportunities. So first half positive, and second half we have to use it as a learning curve. Probably no big surprises in terms of we knew what Rotherham are good at, but probably the first time that, in my time here, we've been pinned in by a team for bits of the half and struggled to get possession and get territory. So we've had a good look at the reasons for that, and we'll certainly learn from that going forward. And I think now it's just all eyes towards Tuesday night, and everyone looking forward to the game against Wigan.
How important, when even though it isn't the result that you want, you still take things from the game, you still analyse it and try and take that into Tuesday?
Of course, I think taking it into Tuesday, and look, with where the team is at the moment, it's about taking these lessons, because it's a developing and going to be a changing team, and it's about taking these lessons into Tuesday and the last three games, but also taking them into next year. We know where we want to be as a team, where we want to be as a club, and we know what the obstacles are that we're going to have to overcome to achieve that. And Saturday was a prime example of one of those obstacles. So I think there's big lessons to be learned. I think it's beneficial for us, even obviously if we go through one or two painful experiences at this stage of the season, that's beneficial in the long term if we can take the right lessons from it as a club and as a team, and move forward and be stronger in the position that we're in next year. So we've looked at the game, but when the games come around so quick, it's very important that we also put our eyes towards Wigan now. Massive game again against another good team. So the big challenges are coming thick and fast, and second last home game, and there's lots of motivation there for the game tomorrow night.
Just finally as well, on Saturday, did everyone come through unscathed?
No, we've had a few issues that we're going to have to look at. Janoy and Sonny and a couple of others weren't able to train since, with a few little niggles and knocks. So we're going to have to assess them over the next 24 hours, and we'll have to make our last decisions close to the game time.
Any particular thoughts on Wigan? Obviously they've had a great season, but a difficult result for them at the weekend as well.
Yeah, probably similar to going into Rotherham game, to be honest, in terms of they've been the dominant team in the league all season, been the dominant team in this league over a number of seasons whenever they've got promotions. Really strong, really physical team, well coached as well, with good players, and they're desperately going to need the points. They've probably on another outcome on Saturday could have been coming here on Tuesday looking to maybe consolidate their places as league winners, but now it's they're going to be desperately needing the points and ready to fight for those points. So we need to be ready for that. We need to match that, and we need to make sure that our motivations and our ambition is on level with theirs. And I think with the fantastic home support there's been all year, the way the fans have got behind the players, I think there's that should be motivation enough for us, and we hope that we can go and deliver a good performance to finish off that home season well.
It was just before you came in December, but do you look back at the game up there and take things from that?
We'll have a little look at that one, but not massively. They've changed a fair bit since then. They've been playing in the large majority of their games a back three ever since. So tactically they've changed. Obviously we've changed and evolved as a team. Lots of different personnel and different ways of playing. So I don't think it's a major one to look back on. Obviously it was a competitive game. We expect it to be another competitive game, probably a game of fine margins again. Don't expect, unlikely that either team's going to blow the other out of the water. It's going to be a game of fine margins, taking your chances, set plays, the things that are going to decide the big games at this level. So that's what we need to be ready for.
And you've mentioned that it's the penultimate home game, and hopefully another strong crowd in attendance. Excuse me, you've said before though that the home record, bigger picture, is so important, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, and I think that's over the course of the season really, I think, been pretty positive. Certainly my time here has been positive. Disappointment last time out at home, so I know that's something we're going to look to rectify. We have to get our intensity right, give the supporters enough reason to get behind us. They've been great all year, and I'm sure they'll try and give the players that extra little push for energy for the last couple of games, and again we have to match that and give them something to get behind. So yeah, it's been really positive so far, and we want to create that good atmosphere tomorrow night, and that difficult atmosphere to Wigan to play in, and an atmosphere that we thrive in.